For decades, we've been told that walking is the gold standard of exercise for seniors. The medical community has pushed this narrative so hard that most people over 75 believe their only option for staying active is a daily stroll around the neighborhood. But what if I told you that emerging research has identified a single exercise that delivers more benefits than walking, requires less time, and can be performed safely by virtually anyone over 75, regardless of their current fitness level? Today, I want to share with you the exercise that leading surgeons and geriatric specialists are quietly recommending to their patients. An exercise so effective that it can reverse muscle loss, improve bone density, enhance balance, and extend functional independence far better than traditional walking programs. This isn't about abandoning everything you know about senior fitness. This is about upgrading your approach with scientific precision. The reality is that while walking has its merits, it falls short in addressing the three critical health challenges that determine whether you'll maintain independence after 75: progressive muscle loss, bone density decline, and the deterioration of neuromuscular coordination. These aren't minor concerns. They're the primary factors that separate those who remain vibrant and self-sufficient from those who become dependent on others for basic daily activities. Consider what happens inside your body after age 75. Every year, you lose approximately 3 to 5% of your muscle mass if you're only doing low-intensity activities like walking. Your bones, lacking the mechanical stress they need to maintain density, become increasingly fragile. Most concerning, the intricate communication network between your brain and muscles begins to deteriorate, leading to slower reflexes, poorer balance, and increased fall risk. Walking, while beneficial for cardiovascular health and mental well-being, operates primarily in one plane of motion and fails to provide the muscle-building stimulus your body desperately needs. It's an endurance activity that maintains existing function but doesn't reverse the age-related decline that's already occurring. This is why many dedicated walkers still experience weakness when climbing stairs, struggle to get up from low chairs, or feel unsteady when reaching for objects on high shelves. The exercise that's revolutionizing senior fitness is the sit-to-stand movement, specifically performed with controlled resistance. This isn't simply getting up and sitting down in a chair. This is a precisely executed movement pattern that targets every major muscle group simultaneously while challenging your balance, coordination, and functional strength in ways that walking cannot match. Here's what makes this exercise extraordinary. The sit-to-stand movement mimics one of the most important functional activities you perform dozens of times daily. Every time you get out of bed, rise from a chair, or stand up from the toilet, you're performing a variation of this movement. By strengthening this specific pattern, you're directly improving your ability to perform essential life activities with confidence and ease. The biomechanics of the sit-to-stand exercise are remarkable. When performed correctly, it engages your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, core muscles, and stabilizing muscles throughout your entire kinetic chain. Unlike walking, which primarily uses your legs in a forward-backward motion, the sit-to-stand movement requires multidirectional muscle activation and challenges your body's ability to generate force against gravity. Research conducted at leading medical centers has demonstrated that seniors who perform controlled sit-to-stand exercises 3 times per week show measurably greater improvements in leg strength, core stability, and functional mobility compared to those following traditional walking programs. The strength gains from this single exercise translate directly into improved stair climbing ability, reduced fall risk, and enhanced confidence in daily activities. The bone density benefits are equally impressive. The sit-to-stand movement creates what exercise physiologists call mechanical loading through your spine, hips, and legs. This controlled stress stimulates bone-building cells called osteoblasts, triggering the formation of new bone tissue. Studies show that the ground reaction forces generated during proper sit-to-stand exercises can be 2 to 3 times greater than those produced during walking, providing the stimulus your bones need to maintain and even improve their density. But perhaps the most significant advantage of this exercise is its impact on what researchers call neuromuscular efficiency. This refers to your nervous system's ability to coordinate muscle activation patterns for optimal performance. As we age, this coordination deteriorates, leading to the shuffling gait, hesitant movements, and balance problems common in older adults. The sit-to-stand exercise challenges and improves this mind-muscle connection in ways that walking simply cannot. The cardiovascular benefits rival those of moderate-intensity walking. When performed as a circuit with controlled rest periods, sit-to-stand exercises elevate your heart rate effectively while building strength simultaneously. This dual benefit means you're getting both cardiovascular conditioning and strength training in a single, time-efficient exercise session. Safety considerations are paramount, and this is where the sit-to-stand exercise truly shines. Unlike walking outdoors, where uneven surfaces, weather conditions, and traffic pose potential hazards, this exercise can be performed in the safety of your home using a sturdy chair. The controlled environment eliminates external variables while allowing you to focus entirely on proper form and progressive improvement. The proper technique begins with chair selection. Choose a chair that allows your knees to bend at approximately 90 degrees when seated, with your feet flat on the floor. The chair should have a firm seat and, ideally, armrests for initial support. Position the chair against a wall to prevent it from sliding backward during the exercise. Starting position is critical. Sit toward the front edge of the chair with your feet shoulder-width apart and firmly planted on the ground. Your knees should be directly above your ankles, creating a stable base of support. Place your hands on your thighs or cross them over your chest, depending on your current strength level. Beginners should start with hands on thighs for additional stability. The ascending phase requires deliberate control. Lean slightly forward from your hips, engage your core muscles, and drive through your heels to stand up smoothly. Focus on using your leg muscles rather than pushing off with your hands. The movement should be fluid and controlled, taking approximately 2 to 3 seconds to complete. Avoid the common mistake of rocking forward or using momentum to help yourself stand. The standing phase involves a brief pause at the top to ensure full hip extension and balance. This momentary hold challenges your stabilizing muscles and reinforces proper posture alignment. Keep your shoulders back, chest up, and core engaged during this phase. The descending phase is equally important and often overlooked. Lower yourself back to the seated position slowly and under control, taking 3 to 4 seconds to complete the movement. This eccentric muscle contraction provides additional strength-building benefits and improves your ability to control your body weight during daily activities. Progressive overload principles apply beautifully to this exercise. Beginners might start with 5 repetitions, using the chair arms for assistance if needed. As strength improves, you can increase the number of repetitions, remove arm support, add pauses at various points in the movement, or even hold light weights to increase the challenge. Advanced practitioners can incorporate balance challenges by closing their eyes during the exercise or performing the movement on an unstable surface like a foam pad. These progressions enhance the neuromuscular benefits and further improve functional stability. The frequency and timing of your sit-to-stand exercise sessions can be adapted to your schedule and energy levels. Unlike walking, which typically requires 30 to 45 minutes for meaningful benefit, an effective sit-to-stand workout can be completed in just 10 to 15 minutes. This time efficiency makes it easier to maintain consistency, which is crucial for long-term success. Medical professionals recommend performing this exercise 3 to 4 times per week, allowing at least 1 day of rest between sessions for muscle recovery. This frequency provides optimal stimulus for strength and bone development while preventing overuse injuries. The beauty of this exercise lies in its scalability and adaptability. Individuals recovering from surgery can begin with assisted versions using chair arms or resistance bands for support. Those with arthritis can modify the range of motion to work within comfortable limits. Even individuals using wheelchairs can benefit from modified versions that emphasize the pushing and pulling motions involved in transfers. Real-world applications of improved sit-to-stand strength extend far beyond the exercise itself. Patients report greater confidence when getting out of cars, improved ability to rise from low sofas, and enhanced stability when standing from garden benches or restaurant chairs. These seemingly small improvements translate into significant gains in independence and quality of life. The exercise also addresses one of the most overlooked aspects of senior fitness: the ability to recover from unexpected perturbations. When you trip, stumble, or lose your balance, your body's ability to quickly generate force and regain stability often determines whether you experience a minor scare or a serious fall. The rapid force production required in sit-to-stand exercises directly trains this protective response. Metabolic benefits emerge as an unexpected bonus. The large muscle groups engaged during this exercise create a significant energy demand, boosting your metabolic rate not just during the activity, but for hours afterward. This effect, known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, means you continue burning calories at an elevated rate even after your workout ends. For individuals concerned about weather-dependent exercise limitations, the indoor nature of sit-to-stand training ensures year-round consistency. No more canceled workout sessions due to rain, snow, or extreme temperatures. This reliability factor significantly improves long-term adherence and results. Mental health benefits parallel the physical improvements. The sense of accomplishment that comes from progressing from assisted to unassisted repetitions, or from 5 repetitions to 15, builds confidence that extends beyond the exercise itself. This psychological boost often motivates individuals to become more active in other areas of their lives. Social aspects can be incorporated by performing the exercise with a spouse or friend, creating accountability and making the activity more enjoyable. Family members can participate regardless of age, making it a multi-generational activity that strengthens both bodies and relationships. Equipment considerations are minimal but important. While a basic chair suffices for beginners, consider investing in an adjustable height seat that can be modified as your strength improves. Resistance bands or light dumbbells can be added later to increase challenge and variety. Breathing patterns during the exercise deserve attention. Inhale during the sitting phase when muscles are lengthening, and exhale during the standing phase when muscles contract. This coordinated breathing ensures adequate oxygen delivery to working muscles and helps maintain blood pressure stability. Common mistakes to avoid include using momentum to stand up, allowing knees to cave inward, or neglecting the controlled lowering phase. These errors reduce the exercise's effectiveness and may increase injury risk. Focus on quality over quantity, ensuring each repetition is performed with proper form. The integration of this exercise into existing routines requires minimal lifestyle modification. It can be performed during television commercial breaks, while waiting for coffee to brew, or as a morning wake-up routine. This convenience factor makes it easier to establish and maintain as a lifelong habit. Long-term progression might involve graduating to single-leg variations, adding rotational components, or incorporating unstable surfaces. These advanced modifications ensure continued challenge and adaptation as your fitness improves. The evidence supporting sit-to-stand exercise superiority over walking for seniors continues to accumulate. Studies consistently demonstrate greater strength gains, improved functional capacity, and enhanced quality of life measures among participants who prioritize this movement pattern over traditional walking programs. Your journey toward improved strength, balance, and independence doesn't require expensive gym memberships, complex equipment, or hours of daily commitment. It requires understanding that the most effective exercise for your body after 75 might be the simplest movement you perform dozens of times each day, elevated through proper technique and progressive challenge. The choice is yours. You can continue with well-intentioned but limited walking routines, or you can embrace the exercise that leading medical professionals are quietly recommending to their patients. An exercise so fundamental to daily function that improving it transforms everything from your morning routine to your evening relaxation. Remember, the goal isn't just to add years to your life, but to add vibrant, independent, confident years. The sit-to-stand exercise offers a scientifically proven pathway to that goal, one controlled repetition at a time.